I don't know if anybody else knew it yet or not, but apparently the Curtain Call DLC finally did drop for North America. About damn time. I know a lot of people who are getting very frustrated, myself included, waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, and then they tell us, oh, well, this pops up, that pops up, we're waiting for this, and we're waiting for that, and I'm like, you know, damn, this is getting a little sad. But, all that aside, a DLC is out. I just got Kate. I had 1,000,000 blood points, but I used it on my my Freddy to optimize and whatnot, because, you know, I like Freddy. But this is Kate. In case for those who've been under a rock or decided they didn't want to see anything until now, this is Kate. I actually love this character. It's really nicely done. Up until this point, my main has been Fang. Miss Tier 3, Prestige 3, wasted so many damn blood points on her level 50 blood web, it's insane. I got all these other people, don't care for him, don't care for Detective Tab, don't care for any of those. Kate, has a lot of nice perks. A lot of nice perks. You get this with the new update. They finally put this reasonably. Instead of, you know, 1, 15, and 25, they put it 1, 5, 10, and 15. It's about damn time. Anyway, you get to start off with your 3 perks. One is Dance With Me. When performing a fast vault or leaving a locker in a sprint, you leave no scratch marks for 3 seconds. And it has a cooldown of 60 seconds. So, if you were using something like Quick and Quiet, you wouldn't make a noise and you wouldn't leave a mark. And if you combine that with Lightweight, you can get some serious distance without having to worry about it. Alright, let's see here. Second one is Boil Over. I've been waiting for this because honestly, I'm getting really annoyed with every damn killer having Iron Grip. But just they grab onto you and it reduces everything by 75%, man. 75%. Okay, what pretty much they just pick up agitation and they get Iron Grip and then they walk your ass right into the basement, and ain't a damn thing you can do about it. It's really, really annoying, especially with a Leatherface. Windows of Opportunity. I like this. This is an interesting one. Basically, you can see where all windows and all pallets are within, you know, 20 meters. If you're running or whatnot, you can get a pretty good view of where you go and where you go next. It does have a cooldown of 50 seconds if you use one of those pallets or you vault through one of those windows, but overall, still pretty nice. So, you know, I had just enough to play around just a little bit. Just played my first game, and of course I got tunnel beaten by a fucking Leatherface, but, you know, whatever. Still got 20 minutes on that, so let's switch over. My Freddy Krueger build. And now we got the Fat Man. And you get his 3 perks. So, you vault faster, which always nice, but you also block the entity, or block it with the entity, and then Coulrophobia. Really good to pair up with some other ones. Let's go try Fatty out, see how he works. Let's go, Clowny. Let's see how Chuckles does it. Taking this long to get a... Huh, that's weird. Doesn't usually take me that long. Alright, here goes Wheezy. I'm gonna call him Wheezy because that man was just hacking and coughing the whole damn time. I'm gonna see what Fat Boy Wheezy gotta do. I'm curious to see how he does. Alright. This is Fat Boy's first run through. God dang, Fatty can run. Them bottles are hard to aim. Not gonna lie, a little hard to aim those. Like shit. Still fun though. Still fun. Like, wow, that was hard. Alright, let's see here. Blood ward, wow. That's a jug of piss, not even gonna lie. Like, what? Alright, so magically decreases the cooldown time between the HP's tonic throws. Alright. Slightly increased intoxication effect. Intoxicated targets suffer from exhaustion status of. Ooh. Alright. Let's go, Fat Wheezy! Cheesy the Wheezy! Oh dang, this guy's fugly as hell. Here comes Fat Boy. Let's go. Captain Fatty. And damn. Everybody say, here comes the fat clown. Bam, 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 bam. Everybody trying to get on Kate. Look at that ass from Cowgirl. Down, 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 but down, down. Boom, boom. Hey, what's up? Welcome to the channel. Apparently North America just got their stuff. Alright, take care now. Bye-bye then. Whatever. They left. Anyway, Fatty is trying to get a clown fight. Pop goes the weasel. The clown. Guy's creepy looking. Kinda ugly. Damn, boy. I would say that's a face only a mother can love, but apparently she died giving birth to you. Oh, too soon, too soon. I didn't even look at my lobby. Don't know what the hell it is I got, but took them long enough. I wanted a new killer. You know, does anybody know why this damn Saw chapter has yet to go on sale? All the other ones have went on sale. I've bought them. This Curtain Call is probably the only DLC that I have bought at full price. Usually I just, you know, go here, get this, blah, blah, blah. But for some reason, Saw just does not seem to go on sale, and I would really like to know why. So if anybody knows why, please let me know. Like, seriously. I realize it was the last newest chapter. However, we do have a new chapter. Granted, it took forever and a damn day for PS4 to get it, North America. But it still remains, it should not take this damn long for something to go on sale. Alright, so Fat Boy's actually pretty damn fast. At least it feels like it anyway. I haven't really had any problems catching people. Still getting used to that bottle throw though. Like, damn, he's just like chucking piss at people or some shit, but you know. You never know. What? I got my boys all care. The irony of the new DLC dropping as the Blood Point event ends. I mean, I'm not trying to throw any shade, but, you know, kind of messed up. But whatever. Alright guys, this will be my last match. I gotta get back to Terra, finish my whole warrior thing. I just wanted to show off the new DLC. I'll be playing more later, probably tonight. Doing that midnight and chill thing. That Killin, chill, quiet time. Be sure to tune in and catch me up with that. Who knows what the hell I'll be playing at that point. That was our first straight up 4 kill. Ooh. You ain't bullying the fat boy. It's a shame them double blood points went away. Look at that. Look at that. And we leveled up. And you were a tier 3. Look at you. Look at you. You got beat down by a level 4 clown. The clown is down. Have to say, love the thick cork stopper. So awesome for my reloads. Insidious. Ooh. Are we gonna have Insidio Clown? Bamboozled. So funny. Alright, so I get 1 extra bottle, which I don't need right now. Alright, decrease the cooldown time between throws. That's kind of dope. And thick cork. Hell yeah. Bamboozle. Bloodwood. Ding, 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 ding. I would really like to have barbecue and chili, but I don't have it. That chlorophobia. Chlorophobia. Let's try bolts, man. Try that bamboozle. You're next to play Bamboozle. In 1936, this fat guy was born. I'm sorry, 32. Let's see here. Let's see what kind of weird-ass little story they gave this dude. Wow, they gave him a book. That's nice. Alright, Kenneth Jace was born in 1932 by a difficult labor which his mother wouldn't survive. This event drove a rift between him and his father that never closed. As the boy grew, so did his father's resentment and his drinking habits. By the time Kenneth was at school, they lived mostly separate lives. Academically, he was unremarkable, coasting by on a significant athletic prowess. He's fine as hell. He grew tall and strong, excelling at track events, but shunned any attempts to coax him into team sports. On his walk from school, he would often find feathers on the ground, and he soon began a collection, keeping them in a cigar box under his bed. With his father either at work or in alcohol-induced stupor,
Kenneth had hours to spend alone, transfixed by the regularity of the feathers' barbs and the feeling softness as he ran them over his lips. Watching the birds that came to the feeder in his garden, he imagined how soft they must be and resolved to catch one. He ingratiated himself with the local dentist, soon procuring some anesthetic. Using this, he rigged up a trap on the feeder that he hoped would knock out a bird long enough that he could touch it. After a few failed attempts, he managed to trap a robin. As it lay in his hand, he felt a sudden rush of a life at his mercy. He had planned to release it once it recovered from the anesthetic. Instead, as its eyes flickered back into consciousness and it began to struggle, his grip remained firm. His fingers slowly tightened around its throat, squeezing until its chest feathers were finally still. He disposed of the body, keeping just a feather, with which he started a new collection, discarding the others as fakes. By the late 1940s, Kenneth had left school and started working as a busboy at a local diner, which is really weird. That means he was 8 years old. Fat boy was tall at 8 years old? I don't understand this. But okay. Well, it said by the late, so he could have been like in his teens. Working as a busboy at the local diner, he had also escalated to larger prey like squirrels, raccoons, and dogs, becoming skilled at customizing the anesthetic dosage for each. In early 1954, a young man went missing, and the town was turned upside down in search. A few months later, Kenneth's father, while doing some work in the crawl space under the house, found a cigar box. He broke it open and saw, to his horror, that it contained feathers, animal paws, and a man's finger. Returning from work, Kenneth saw his father leaving the crawl space with a cigar box in his hand. He turned on his heel and never went home again. After a few weeks of living rough, he encountered a traveling circus and, with his prodigious strength, was hired to work the ropes. He assumed a new name, Jeffrey Hawk. Suddenly surrounded by a close-knit community, Jeffrey had to learn to socialize. He donned a new personality like a disguise, quickly become known as charming and helpful, and was welcomed into his new family. Over the next decade, he stayed with the circus, traveling the length and breadth of the USA. But with the itinerary life proving few repercussions, he fell into bad habits. Drink, junk food, drugs, he indulged all of them to excess. For a time, these vices were enough, but then his old urges returned, and his nomadic existence became a cover for him to resume killing. He stole clothes and makeup from performers, fashioning a disguise that would let him get close to his victims before he anesthetized them, bringing them back to his caravan, where they would awake to find themselves bound and at his mercy. He would finally get to have his fun, mentally and physically torturing them, their screams fueling him before being lost in the night. Once their strength was at its lowest, he would carefully examine their fingers, searching for the prettiest, running them over his tongue to find the tastiest. Once he found the best, he would cut it from their hand and proudly add it to his collection, disposing of the rest of the body as pointless waste. Men, women, young, old, he didn't care. The essence of a good collection is in the variety, in the memories and the stories they evoke. He removed the costume less and less, shedding his old personality with it, fully embracing the clown, his true self. With time, he became complacent and sloppy. A victim managed to work free of her binds while he was sleeping off the drink. She escaped, screaming for help, and he woke to find the rest of the circus bearing down on him. He whipped his horse, and the caravan disappeared into the night. Since then, he has roamed the country, a parasite who could always be found at a carnival or a circus, but would never be seen on any paybill. He lured those braver foolish enough to come near, trapped them, and moved on before they could be found missing. Somewhere along the way, he left the ordinary roads of the USA behind him, traveling through a veil of mist and entering a new realm. It was a place of transience and impermanence, perfectly suiting the life he had chosen to lead. Feeling more at home than he had his entire life, he set up camp and waited for his first visitor. And that, my friends, is the clown. As you saw, I was able to pull a 4-kill game. One of the survivors was actually a pretty low rank. We're talking like rank 3, 2 or 3, somewhere in there. But he still managed to lose. Why? Because it's not always about the numbers, guys. It's about how you play the game. Some people could try to say, "But you were camping." Was I really? Was I really? They kept trying to get the one generator that was next to me. Now, one person in the basement. They couldn't be satisfied with that. No, they wanted to try to bully and humiliate the clown. Well, this is where the clown actually gets the last laugh. Sorry. Anyway, when they tried to go and rescue her, they paid a terrible price for that. One went down, and he got caught, and the next one came in, and they got caught, and the other one on the stairs thought they could get them faster than me, and she got snatched up and hung too, and thus ending the SWF Toxic Survivor Group. This is Lucvus saying goodbye, and have a good night.